My hair is in a messy, kinky ponytail, and I'm wearing a leotard under this shirt. Can only mean one thing. Back to dance season, but not school because there's a strike. Hey guys, it's Juliet, and today I have my August wrap-up and book haul, and this is pitiful. I only read 5 books in August, and I meant to read a lot more, but I got distracted by things like Netflix, and beaches, and friends, and Netflix. Also, I thought I was not going to have any books to show you for my book haul portion, so I filmed a small segment of me wearing a bunch of socks that I got because I got a bunch of socks in August. I don't want that to go to waste, so here you go. Okay, so I am going to start with my wrap up for this month. And as I said before, this month I read 5 books, and I am very forgetful, so I can't really remember which ones I read first or second or stuff. So I'm just gonna pull out books and show you which ones I got. So the first book I read was The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern. I started reading this like in a long time ago, and I just didn't get around to finishing it because I just wasn't feeling it. I had a lot of other books I wanted to read. I was really busy, and I think I got this book right before I started Booktubeathon, so I didn't really want to read this for Booktubeathon. I don't know, I had other ideas, and then I just didn't pick it up again. But then I picked it up again, and I'm really glad I did, because this was a really good book, and it was very intricate and detailed, and it's really unlike anything else I've read before, so I'm really glad I read this one. It was really worth it, and it's very mysterious, and it's a very creepy, kind of crazy, mysterious romance. I read The Son of Neptune by Rick Riordan, and it is the second book in the Heroes of Olympus series. As some of you may know, I got a bunch of the books, well, my brother got a bunch of the books last month, and this is the second book, and I really enjoyed it. Can't really talk about it too much because, you know, it's a series, and I don't really like talking about second book in a series unless I'm doing like a book review on it or something, because I don't want to give away stuff. But the only thing I'll say is that Percy is in this one, and it is so great because in the first book Percy was like not in it, and also it was so nice to have him back. The third book I read this month was The Mark of Athena by Rick Riordan, and it is the third book in the Heroes of Olympus series, and I loved this one so much I was screeching through most of it because I ship Percabeth, and Percabeth stuff happens, and it made me so happy. I was screaming, and like in the first few pages I was legitimately sitting on the sofa crying because stuff happened, and my brother's like, "You're crazy," and I'm like, "No, I'm just really happy." The fourth book I read was Me and Earl and the Dying Girl by Jessie Andrews, and I have a book review for this, and I will link it right here if you guys want to check that out. But I really enjoyed this book. It kind of reminded me of The Perks of Being a Wallflower. I don't know why, because it's totally different, but I guess it's just because I think it'll be a book that I'll just have around a lot, that I'll just keep rereading, because I enjoyed it a lot, and it's a really quick read. I love this. I think it should get more credit than it has right now, so if you guys want to check out my book review for that, I describe it more in detail. The last book I read this month was Legend by Marie Lu, and I just finished this like August 31st at like 11:50 at night because I needed to have it done for this because I didn't want to just have 4 books, and also this book is freaking amazing. Like, I don't even know. I was so sucked into this book. I loved it so much, and it takes place in like the course of a week, but it's so fast paced, and oh my god, I need Prodigy right now. I need it right now. I need it now. Those were all the books I read this month, and now on to the books that I bought. As I said earlier, I didn't think I was gonna have any books to show you because I literally bought no books for like most of the month. I bought no books at all, so that's why, you know, you have the sock footage. But then there was one day when I just was at a mall near my house, and I'm like, I really want some new books. So that day I bought 6 books. I would say I'm not proud of it, but that would be a lie because I bought 6 books and that makes me really happy. And then, the day after, my mom came home and she had bought another book for me and my brother. So there's that. So the first book that I got was The Giver by Lois Lowry. I read this in grade 6 or 7, I can't really remember, and it was a school book that we had to read, and I just remember being really weirded out by it, but I think I enjoyed it. I hope I enjoyed it. But also the movie just came out and I really wanted to see it and I really wanted to read it again, and I also really wanted to own a copy of it because, I don't know, it's kind of a classic, so I gotta reread this one. That'll be fun. So the next 2 books came in a box set, and they are If I Stay and Where She Went by Gail Foreman. And also this book is being turned into a movie, and I really wanted to read it before I saw it, and also I really wanted to read it in general, so I picked it up, and I was gonna just pick it up at the bookstore, you know. But then, so I went to Walmart, and just because sometimes they have better prices on books and stuff, so I'm standing in Walmart, and I just kind of look around the book section, and there's like, oh, it's nothing there, you know, blah, blah, blah. So then, I look down at the floor, and what is there but a box set of these 2 books? How could I not get that? How could I not get that? My battery's going down. Okay, so the next book I got was Anna and the French Kiss by Stephanie Perkins. This one I just really wanted to pick up because I liked, and the Happily Ever After just came out, and I've heard so many great things about these contemporaries, and I just was like, I gotta pick this one up because it looks really, 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 really good, and I'm really in the need for a really nice contemporary, so I'm really excited to read this one. The next book I got was Taken by Erin Bauman, and I saw this on Emma's channel, and I was really, really interested in it. Like, it sounded really interesting and cool, so when I saw it, I had to pick it up because it looked really interesting and cool, and I wanted it. I wanted it. I wanted it in my house, in my arms, because it's pretty too. The last book I bought for myself was Reboot by Amy Chintera, and I've heard so much stuff about this, and I don't know, it just seems so interesting. It's like, 5 years ago I died, 178 minutes later I woke up. Like, what? That doesn't happen. When you die, you die. When you die, you're not around anymore. But how does this happen? I want to know how this happens. I want to know why she got rebooted, which I'm guessing is wordplay. But I'm not sure because I haven't read it. So, and the last book I got this month was the book that my mom bought for me and my brother, and it is The House of Hades by Rick Riordan, the 4th book in the Heroes of Olympus series, and it is so pretty, and it's so hardcover and nice, and I think it's so pretty. It's so smooth. I love hardcover books, but paperback books are so much cheaper and they're the same thing, but when you can get your hands on a hardcover, it's like, oh my god. Oh my god. This cover makes me happy. That was my wrap up and book haul. You guys seem to like my other one, so I hope you like this one as much. And I think I was really loud today, and I think that's because there's no one in my house except for me right now. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I love you guys, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye!